On a quiet autumn evening, the sun hung low in the sky, painting the world in shades of gold and amber. Lily stood by the lake's edge, her scarf fluttering gently in the breeze. This spot had always been her sanctuary, a place where she could think, dream, and escape the noise of everyday life. But today, her thoughts were far from peaceful. She hadn't heard from Michael in days, and she couldn't help but wonder if something had changed between them. She and Michael had met by chance at a bookstore months ago. They had both reached for the same book, an old classic neither had read but both were curious about. But recently, there had been distance. The calls were fewer, the texts more sporadic. Every time Lily thought about it, a dull ache tugged at her chest. Had she misread everything? Was this connection she felt so deeply only one-sided? Lost in her thoughts, she didn't notice Michael approaching. When his voice broke the silence, she jumped slightly, turning to see him standing a few feet away, his expression soft but serious. He was holding a small bouquet of wildflowers, her favorite, though she had never told him that. "Hey," he said gently, stepping closer. "I've been looking for you." Lily felt her heart race, her emotions a mix of relief and uncertainty. "I wasn't sure if I'd hear from you again," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. Michael sighed, rubbing the back of his neck nervously. "I'm sorry, Lily. I've been distant. Not because I wanted to be, but because I've been scared." "Scared of what?" she asked, her brow furrowing. "Of this," he said, gesturing between them, "of how much I care about you, how fast it all happened. It's overwhelming, and I didn't know how to deal with it. But being away from you, even for a few days, made me realize how much I need you in my life." Lily's heart softened at his words, the weight of the past few days lifting just a little. "I was scared too," she admitted. "Scared that I had imagined what we had, that maybe it wasn't real." "It's real," Michael said firmly, stepping closer until they were just inches apart. "It's the realest thing I've ever felt, and I don't want to run from it anymore." He held out the bouquet to her, and she took it, her fingers brushing his once more, just as they had the day they met. There was something so simple yet profound in that touch, like it held the promise of everything yet to come. As the sun dipped lower, casting a soft glow over the lake, Michael reached for her hand. "Lily, I don't know where this journey will take us, but I know I want to take it with you." Lily smiled, her heart full. "I want that too," she whispered. And in that moment, as the world around them quieted and the cool autumn air wrapped them in its embrace, they stood together, knowing that whatever lay ahead, they would face it side by side. The uncertainties and fears melted away, leaving only the warmth of something new and beautiful, something worth fighting for.